Keenan Shanholz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on lot 220 in the Bluffs. If you want to get buried deep and you don't want to see anybody, this is the lot to do it on. This lot goes all the way back to the end of a cul-de-sac in one of the furthest corners of the Bluffs. And what this lot does, it slopes down. There's like a point that slopes down on this lot, and it gets all the way down into a big hollow down there, a pretty wide hollow with a stream in it. I mean, it's a seasonal stream. I mean, there's probably no water in it right now, but in the spring and winter, it runs pretty good. And if you'll notice, this lot is covered in big hardwoods. The woods are open, and I'm trying not to get pelted in the head right now with acorns because they're dropping. I mean, this lot is absolutely covered in chestnut oak acorns. But the one thing about these lots that are on the left-hand side of Doman, they're some of the nicest woods in the Bluffs, but most of them don't have a view. Now, as I'm standing here, it's not going to be some kind of massive view, but this will be easy to see when the leaves are off. You got a good view kind of looking east right there. And if you clear out a site right in here to build, you're going to be looking into the mountain that way. So you'll have, you know, a decent view. It's not like it doesn't have any at all from this lot. And I mean, this lot slopes down. It's not horrible. It's not great. I mean, by no means, by West Virginia standards, is it really steep. I mean, it just gradually goes all the way down the whole way into that big hollow and just across the other side a little bit. But it does have this point, like right here where I'm standing, this point goes down. So that makes, when you have a point on the lot, like a little ridge line, that gives you a good spot at a decent grade to get an ATV down in there to get a deer out or whatever. But this is big buck territory back here in the Bluffs. This is where the big boys hang out. So if you're looking for a lot at a reasonable price to hunt on, to camp on, to shoot, you know, build a cabin here, park your camper, do whatever, at a reasonable price for a usable lot with some features, this is a tough one to beat. Keenan Shanholz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I'm at the Bluffs on the Potomac Community River Access area on the south branch of Potomac River, and this is one heck of a nice feature that most developments around here, hardly any for that matter, have. But it's kind of like a little park down here. There's picnic benches, pavilions, so you can come down here and have a picnic. It kind of makes the Bluffs a four-season retreat, you know, because if you like to hunt or you like to be up here in the fall when the leaves are changing, it also gives you an opportunity to be here in the summer and do a float trip on the river or just come down here and hang out. You'll see they got steps down to the river right there, you know, so you can take out and stuff, and you'll see some geese down there floating in the river. The south branch is good for like a canoe, kayak, john boat, you know, tube. There's smallmouth, largemouth, catfish, carp, the whole bit in here. And there's a DNR access point about 3 miles upriver from here if you want to do a half-day trip. Or you can put in at the bridge at Romney, which is about 8 miles up, and that's a nice all-day trip down to here. So just a very, very nice feature that not too many places have, and that's one of the reasons that the Bluffs is such a popular place. Just check it out. It's hot out today. I might get in.